Hello, everyone, and welcome to our fifth episode of Planegea School of Rocks, hosted by Gen Con TV. I'm Michelle Nephew. I'm co-owner of Atlas Games, and I'll be our moderator. Our Dino Master is Wendy Wyman, and our players are Sophie, Emma, and Jack here with me, and James and Catherine are with Wendy. This is session 5, which has design contributions from Jack Nephew and support from the Planegea Discord. Until recently, our characters lived in Talon Camp of Bear Clan in the Stone Age world of Planegea. And now they're banished from their home camp while they perform their coming-of-age trials in the wilderness. This is their story.
All right. Welcome, everyone. If you've watched our last episode, you'll remember that we ended on a cliffhanger. Going back to Luna's backstory, her being a starling that got knocked out of the sky, she finally finds out who did that. After completing their most recent trial, the kids came across face to face with a troll, and not just any troll. This is the Star Killer troll who knocked Luna from the sky and tracked her down to get back his god ivory staff. The characters are already wounded and realize that they were outclassed. Besides, decided to make a strategic retreat.
Run away!
That is all except for Rocky, who brandished his axes and challenged the troll before he even noticed that his friends had left him behind. So, Rocky, across the lake of burning mud, the very large, very angry looking Star Killer troller roars in rage. What would you like to do, Rocky?
I start insulting him to get him even angrier.
Okay. What kind of insults are you going to yell?
Your mama is a llama.
Okay.
Your mama was a llama. You have off lane. You barely managed to knock a star over, let alone kill it.
Okay. Your taunting does indeed work, although he doesn't know what a llama is. He does roar in rage, and then it lowers its head to charge across the shoreline towards you, Rocky. As it lunges towards you, you'll remember that the crust of the edge of the mud had started to crack and shatter due to all of the kind of the combat you had before with the fire shrimp. So runs across the edge of the mud, and suddenly the weight of the troll causes the edge of the mud to crack even more, and its foot slides into the muck. So at the moment, it is trying to free itself from the edge of the mud about a good 10 feet from you. It starts to roar in frustration and anger at you, and starts trying to lunge towards you like it tries to get you. But you also see behind him some ripples of the fire shrimp that you had fought before moving towards it. What would you like to do?
I say, hey guys, and now he's down. Let's get him.
All right. Give me a perception check. Oh, you just look around?
He's looking around.
Oh, there you are. Oh, we're running now. Okay.
You notice that your guys or friends are quite a long distance away from you at this point and seem to be making the distance wider as they run away.
Well,
what would you like to...
I run after them.
Okay. So Rocky chooses to do a strategic retreat with his friends while the troll is left struggling in the pool of mud, and you see the fire shrimp start to circle him as they come closer and closer. So at that point, I will say that you are able to catch up with your friends as you all are running back to, I assume, your camp at this point?
Yeah. Most likely.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you roll anything, but you are able to get back to camp safely. And of course, when you get there, your favorite person in all the world is waiting for you.
Yay, joy.
Wonderful.
Yay, he's still alive.
Yes, indeed. Riff is still alive, despite your best efforts, I guess.
He just sits there and watches us running down the mountain and into the camp.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. Riff, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I do. He takes one look at you and he laughs hysterically. He says, "Har, har, har. Yep, you definitely got the mud, didn't you? Y'all look like a bunch of sunflowers." You look down at yourselves covered from head to toe in bright yellow mud. He has a point, actually.
I've got a jar of it as well, or a shell.
A shell. A
Yeah,
shell
a shell full of it as well.
with a stopper. Yes.
He also looked like that.
Riff? Probably.
At one point when he was doing his trials? Yeah.
Probably.
Wait, that was before Luna came, so it wouldn't have
yeah.
been quite so bright yellow at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys don't know. He's not told you anything of his trials. Maybe his trials were different.
Yeah, that could be.
Might have done different ones too.
Riff eventually catches his breath and he goes on. "Well, I suppose that won't matter for your next trial. Come on, we need to get there before it gets dark. Grab an overnight pack and you can yammer all you want on the way." With that, he heads off to the northwest at a surprisingly brisk pace for him. Not his usual lazy stroll at all. He looks more smug than usual, too.
Oh, you're smart, huh, Riff? Well, maybe you could try to get attacked by a random troll.
I put Dream Wake down because I've had them on my shoulder this entire
Yeah,
time.
I was still on our shoulder. Alright, I follow Riff. Yeah.
All right, so Dreamwake is following Riff. Everybody else, are you?
I'm taking all my stuff and following Riff too.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
As I walk past the river, I kind of like scoop up some of the water and rub down my arms and stuff. Get some of the mud off.
Okay. Yeah. The spirit kind of looks at you like, huh? Never seen a yellow two-leg before.
Hey, it's magic mud, so he can't get angry at me.
All right. Is everybody else going to go ahead and follow Dreamwake and Riff?
Yep.
Yeah.
All righty. By the time Riff slows down and you guys catch up to him, those of you that didn't think to wash off the mud, it starts to dry and flake off of you mostly. But you all feel kind of dirty and itchy, and maybe that once a month bath is time to do that. Anyways,
We're really lucky then.
Yeah.
As you top a hill, you see the raiding planes stretched out before you, even as the day star moves closer to the horizon. Alrighty. Let's see. Your rolling hills. Let's see. You guys remember what the raiding planes look like?
Mm.
Okay. Rolling plains of golden grasses stretch as far as the eye can see, scattered with groves of trees that cast long shadows in the evening sun. Herds of dinosaurs graze peacefully. Lumbering stomp walkers, peaceful munching horn beasts, and armored boulder tails. So there you go. You can see some of the graphics that Michelle's been putting up.
Oh, yeah.
Right? All right. The air is alive with the sound of nature.
You can see I actually do prep for these things.
Like dinosaurs.
Lots of dinos.
Lots of dinos. Look at the dinos. All right.
Why are we here?
Well, you don't know yet. The air is alive with the sound of nature, the distant bugling of a herd of trumpet crests, the gentle rustling of the leaves, and the occasional snap of a twig under the weight of a passing mammoth. Most of these guys look like they're Vegasauruses and don't seem to be too interested in you guys. But the raiding plans are wild and unpredictable. With this many grazers, you never know where the predators might be lurking unseen.
Okay.
I take out my war club.
Your war club, you're going to go after those herbies? And
No, I'm just being prepared. I'm just like holding on to my war club.
Yeah. Okay, so Riff seems more interested in the view than the potential dangers, though. He scans the horizon with a hand shading his eyes from the setting sun. Then he suddenly perks up and looking positively gleeful. You've never seen him this way before. He announces, "All right, flutterhoppers, next up is dino sitting duty. My brother-in-law, Gorak, needs a hand with his dinosaur eggs." Guess who's going to help him?
Huh?
You?
You stop doing your responsibilities.
Oh, not my responsibilities. My brother-in-law's responsibilities.
We're being demoted to babysitters?
Wait.
Oh, gee, that's never
Oh,
happened.
Rick's married?
Oh, we're being promoted to babysitters.
Oh,
Yeah.
sibling is.
Oh.
His sister.
Oh.
So Gorak has this abandoned clutch that the chief put him in charge of
He has
protecting.
siblings?
Yes, he's got a whole family. It turns out.
Hopefully they are.
Imagine,
Who's kind of giving me
They are
bitter orphan
great.
vibes?
Apparently they
imagine
are.
that the big bad has a backstory.
So he's got this abandoned clutch the chief put him in charge of protecting, and he's got to be sick and tired of sitting out here doing nothing by himself for days. You think? So you're gonna guard them tonight.
Oh, that's great. Yay.
Great.
Uh,
Seems pretty straightforward. The eggs
Okay.
aren't going to do anything, right? They're just going to sit there?
Don't jinx it. Don't.
Okay.
Don't jinx it.
Good deal. So Gorak said he was going to bring along some of that brew he makes. You know, the stuff that makes you see double. And there he is. Let's go. And off he goes, cruising towards the makeshift camp that you see down the way.
Huh. So where are the eggs next to us? Like, where are they?
you're approaching it. There is a little camp that's there, and you can see as the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the plains. You can see the eggs in the makeshift camp of Gorax next to the nest. So there's a big nest, and then his little camp next to it.
How big are the eggs?
That is a good question. They are fairly large, I believe.
Probably around the
no.
size of a person.
They are not.
Large dinosaurs.
All right, no, they are not that big. They are the
Yeah.
size of what we think would be a turkey egg, right, Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're about, so they're bigger than what you guys see chicken eggs be. They'd be the size of a turkey egg, but there is quite a lot of them in the clutch. All right.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be the firelight tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. As soon as you guys get to camp, the Riff and Gorax greet each other nicely and warmly, and then promptly walk off, leaving you alone in his camp with the eggs.
Oh, great.
Oh. I think the orc's gonna
Okay.
come back.
No instructions or anything on like what we need to do with these things? You just gonna sit there and watch them?
It just says like babysit, so I
You can
guess.
sit there and watch
they're
him.
not-
Yeah, I guess
Yep.
we just sit here and wait.
Can I increase my glow a bit, just
Sure.
so like
You can, yep,
increase it so
you can
everyone
increase
can
your glow.
see?
Yep. Yeah. So what do you guys do?
So is this
Sit.
nest like open to the air?
It's on the ground, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on
I would like to propose the idea that we build a shelter around it.
All right.
All right.
What if it messes up the eggs?
I guarantee you it's not gonna mess up the eggs. What it's gonna do is protect
Maybe
the
they need
eggs from
moonlight or
predators.
sunlight. I don't know. Is it day or night?
They're not magic
think it's-
dinosaurs, they're normal dinosaurs.
It's duskish. There's still some light, and it's brighter in your area because of Luna, who is your glowing flashlight.
Glowing.
No, you need to leave. Your light might mess up the eggs.
Hey,
Oh,
everybody, come find us out on this big plane. It's glowing glow.
Okay,
That-
so I think we should gather some materials. We've already built a hut before, so we should
do you
gather
have
some
a tent?
materials and build something around this. Something with a roof, so that like no pterodactyls or anything.
Doesn't Art have a tent?
But-
Yes, but that's back at the
Yeah.
that's back at the other camp.
You didn't bring it?
No, I didn't think we'd be doing this.
It takes a while to set up a tent and tear it down, and Riff didn't really give you guys a whole lot of time to do much besides grab a couple of things and head off. So
We can grab
All
some
right.
sticks and stuff though.
God, I hate that guy.
There's probably
right.
a tree or two around here, and if we need to, Asker can always just like make some plants grow.
Yeah.
okay, so it seems like Dreamwake is going to go and try to build something. So let's have you do. I'm going to give you a survival check
Okay,
see
even
how-
if it's not athletic.
and what you can build. How's that sound?
Sure,
Wait, am I going to make a survival?
I am.
Yes, Rocky, if you'd like to assist Dreamwake, you can make a survival check as well. As she looks around for building materials.
I'll do that as well.
Okay, I give you advantage.
I can do that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna need that.
Soft 20.
Soft 22.
Okay, good.
19 plus
Dreamwake,
3,
what did you get?
22.
Yeah.
You got a 10. So we're gonna say I'm doing more of an architectural type stuff than actually building it.
Supervising. Okay. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got
so
22.
22 and 20 for
Okay.
me.
All right. So Rocky, what did
Rocky gave me advantage, so
oh, he gave you advantage.
that
Okay.
gave
So
12.
I'm going to go ahead and say, Asker, give me a perception check, please.
Yeah.
When it's the tree who has to notice things, we know something's wrong. The one without or a nose. Okay.
Yeah, stop ruffling through your bag for your binoculars.
You rolled a 1.
Okay, maybe I won't.
Should have taken the middle ground.
DC's not that high.
Okay. So that works out perfectly.
Oh god.
Okay. Perfect. I love it. So as Ard and Luna are off gathering material for the structure you're going to build, Dreamwake, you are sketching in the dirt a kind of a little idea of what kind of structure you're doing. Rocky's looking over your shoulder, going, no, that you need more branches there, that kind of thing. And Asker, you're just kind of looking at these guys, going, standing by the nest, wondering what they're doing. As a tiny Swiftclaw walks up to you with feathers that are still wet and kind of pokes you in the foot.
Oh.
But she doesn't do anything because she rolled a 1 and therefore doesn't notice it.
No, she
That's
does.
happening.
What she didn't she failed to notice was the creaking and cracking of the eggs
They're hatching.
before
Oh
they
god.
started to hatch. So after when the baby Swiftclaw comes up and taps you and looks up and says, "Peep, peep," which sounds suspiciously like mama in Swiftclaw. What do you do?
Child, pick it up.
Okay.
Hold it like Simba. So now you're just holding the baby dinosaur up in the air, looking at it.
Asker, as you pick it up, I'm going to say you do notice that right beside you in the nest there are several other eggs that seem to be moving back and forth with cracks in them.
I'm not gonna tell anyone about this.
You gotta tell me so we can speed up the building.
No,
Alright, and Luna better get back quick.
I'm gonna chill with the little tiny little dinosaurlings.
Okay.
Once I notice, I'm gonna revise my build to be a
Swiftling.
fence instead of.
Just a fence.
Okay. The rest of you go ahead and give me perception checks.
All right.
Or I've got to revise my build to not be a house, but to just be a fence to keep
19.
them inclined.
Okay.
22.
Rocky and Dreamwake, what did you get?
Oh, perception
okay.
check.
Hold on. I got a 16.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
19
19 for sure.
total.
Yep.
Wow, good job. Okay, so all of those on the build team, I think maybe it was the peep, peep, peep that made you look up and go, what's that noise? And as you look over to the nest, you see Asker there holding what seems to be a rather cute, wet Swiftclaw that's blinking at her in adoration. And as you look to the nest, you see that there are at least 2 other eggs that are rocking and seem to have cracks in them. What would you all like to do?
I go back to the nest with all my sticks, like trying to build a fence.
I stare at the baby Swiftclaw, and then I kind of like.
You hold the cuteness.
No. And then I turn back to my sketch and I start to revise. I make it no longer a house. I make it a barrier with really, really, really tall walls that no Swiftclaw will ever be able to escape from.
And dig underneath.
Okay.
I'm just start building.
Okay. So the Art and Luna bring over their materials. As you guys watch, you can kind of see that the eggs are cracking open and 2 more little baby Swiftclaws come tumbling out of the nest.
Cute. Time to start building.
They kind of brush themselves off and shake their feathers as they blink, and they're kind of looking around, going peep, peep, peep. And you ask her, were you doing anything with your little one?
Can you like make a wall?
I'm gonna grab all the other ones too.
I don't. You guys don't get any. Hold up. Can you use your warlock powers to, like, make a wall, like out of wood or whatever?
No, I'm busy.
Okay.
That
Sure.
is a terrible excuse.
You quickly learn what all mothers know when they're outnumbered by children. There's only one of you, and there's 3 of the birds, and the one in your hands is hard enough to hold up onto as it squirms around. As one of them takes a look and starts running one direction, and the other one takes a look and starts running the opposite direction.
Oh God.
That's why I told you to build a wall. Build a wall.
Can I start chasing after one of them?
Absolutely.
I'll start chasing after the other.
They seem to be. It looks like they're chasing what seems to be a grasshopper or a butterfly as they tumble off into the
Great
foliage.
unknown.
Into the great unknown.
Can I use animal
Alright.
handling to try to get it?
You guys can use you can use animal handling or nature to recall information about baby dinosaurs and how what might be their motivating factors when they're first born.
I'm just trying to catch them. I'm not trying to contemplate what they're going after.
I got 15 for
Wow,
catching it.
Michelle, I love it. I love the picture. Okay, you got what?
15 for catching mine.
15. Okay.
I'm trying to catch it, and not
Alright.
understand why it's leaving.
Okay. Go ahead.
So what would that be? And not
Animal
Animal
handling.
handling.
animal handling? All right.
Right.
21.
Rocky, 21. Okay, so we have 2 are going after the babies. Dreamwake and Rocky, what are you doing?
I am grabbing all of the wood that Ard and Luna brought, and I am making a really big wall around the nest really, really fast, so that when we grab the birds, we can shove them back in there and they won't be able to escape. They don't have wings, do they?
Okay.
No.
Okay, good.
No,
I'll
they
just
do
make
not.
them really, really tall.
Okay, so give me
Put Asker in there,
let me see. Give me a I guess it's another survival check really to build
Heck yeah.
build a wall.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I rolled a 5.
You outsmarted by the baby velociraptors.
Right. Hold on. Actually, wait, no. It's 7.
7.
That's
Okay.
That's totally good.
Don't kill yourself accidentally. That's nice.
You start to pile the wood and twigs and leaves that the Ard and Luna has brought around in a circle around the nest, firm in your belief that you have built a very sturdy and great wall to keep these things in.
Better than the Great Wall of China.
Put
Rocky,
Asker
what do
in.
you do?
To help me because I realize that mayhaps I am not the best at physical labor.
Uh-huh.
No, Rocky gets to decide what he wants to do.
I rolled 18 for animal handling.
18 for animal handling, says Jack.
Okay, 18 for animal handling. Okay, so Jack, you're going to go after one of the runners, or that sounds like. Okay. All right. So Ard and Luna and Rocky all run off after the birds. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and say one of them runs out into the tree, into the plains, and one of them runs into the tree line.
Oh.
So
I'll take the one in the tree lines.
I'll take the planes then.
okay.
So I rolled 21. Did I not manage to grab one?
I rolled 15
that
too.
was for tracking them. You have
Oh.
to find them first, guys. They're small, and actually, they're called swift claws for a reason.
But they're babies. Their legs can't be more than a few inches long.
Whistling.
Okay.
How fast they can run.
Yeah.
But yes, in short order, because they are still babies and you're tracking, between the 3 of you, you are able to wrangle the babies back up into the nest. It does take a little bit of time as the sun has begun to set. And actually, this is the case where Luna's being bright actually helps her, because her baby, once the day star goes down, seems to be interested in why she's glowing.
So I'm just gonna go into the nest / cage and grabbing Asker and pulling them into the cage too.
Okay.
Help me build it.
Okay, build a proper wall.
I am.
All right.
Okay, I'll help you build it.
All right. So you do seem to think that everybody give me a nature roll, as the babies seem to be very agitated and keep saying peep, peep, peep.
0.
Peep.
Nature. Oh
Apparently
god.
babies are noisy, and
Two.
you don't like them.
Do.
Luna, same thing. Apparently, baby animals are noisy, and
One.
they just make noise for no reason.
Yeah, rolling a 1 with a positive of -1.
It means 0.
I got a negative
How about
one, too.
Dreammaker Rocky? Give me
Nature, let me see. I should use a different D20.
I have a really large nature bonus.
Use
Alright.
it.
Of course, the tree has a large nature bonus.
The one that you have has been looking up at you for a very long time and just pitifully saying, peep, peep,
Food.
peep.
Food.
Wow, the guy who got a 0 got it right.
Like, he wasn't. It's pretty obvious.
Oh, they're hungry. Oh,
I got a 16.
Okay, Rocky, you realize very quickly that they are younglings, and the one thing all younglings want when they're first born is exactly what James said, and that's food. With your 16, you know that they will eat they are omnivores, right? Yeah, they're omnivores. So they will eat some plants, but mostly grasshoppers and that kind of thing.
get plants. Plants can't fight back.
Well, not really.
I suppose you guys are a little leery about grasshoppers for some reason.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wonder why.
Yeah, sure. Plants can't fight
Fight back. There's one right over there.
Huh?
Okay.
No tree.
I'm
Oh,
gonna say
haha.
with your nature check, Rocky, you're able to quickly gather enough to feed the 3 little babies. Okay.
Ard, can you check the fence?
Sure.
Very stable.
What
It's
do I
a
need to roll?
beautiful fence.
What do I need to roll in order to see if the fence is a fence or not, or if it's a pile of wood?
Survival. All right. As the day star sets and the moon rises, casting an eerie glow over the plains, y'all settle down for the night. As the babies have been fed, they snuggle in around Askar and Luda, who are sitting in the nest with them.
13.
13? Okay. Yeah, it's a pile of wood.
Can you fix the pile of wood?
And you're just waiting for Ruff and Gorax to come back to your camp as you kind of sit around and watch, right?
Mhm.
It's,
Yeah. Did anybody reinforce my fence?
Can you
Thanks.
fix the pile of wood?
Yes, I'll see if I can fix the pile of wood.
all right, give
Well-
me another survival check.
Another survival.
Yep.
0!
Oh, God.
Did you get
Oh,
worse
no,
than
sorry.
I did?
You managed to, as you
There's a pile more wood on top.
after you watch horrified, you see that Art is now taking apart your beautifully built fence that was really, really strong and obviously perfect, and is just kind of kicking it over, saying, "No, that won't do," and pushing it all to be flat.
No.
There we go.
Can
That's
I
better.
fix it?
No,
My
Can I try
beautiful fence.
no, Luna and Asker, you're covered with
Oh, yeah.
babies. If you move, you're gonna wake up the babies.
Can someone please just fix the fence?
How about you do that, Luna?
It looks perfect now.
Fix it again.
I did fix it.
Dreamwake.
Just crying, tears streaming down my face as I watch him stomp all over my beautiful fence that I put so much hard work into. I was crawling on the ground to get those sticks. I weaved those together painstakingly. I ignored everything else that was happening around me for the sake of that fence. And now it's all getting kicked down and shoved into the dirt. And he's happy about it.
It's better.
Okay.
Of course I'm happy about it. I made it better.
All right. As it gets darker and darker, I assume you guys all settle down to watch. The babies are nestled nicely around Luna and Asker.
I'm like a nightlight.
Yeah, she's like a slow little
Are
glowing
you warm as
nightlight.
well?
I'm pretty sure I'm a star.
Hours pass and you guys don't see any sign of Riff or Gorak coming back to the thing, and you begin to wonder if they've just, I don't know, abandoned you here with these things.
They probably did.
I'll give them a day or two.
I believe it.
All right.
Yeah.
For the night, I want to have you give us. Everybody, give me a perception check, please.
Uh,
Oh no.
Perception. I'm good at that.
18.
15.
Perfect
15?
time for some random encounters.
Let's see if the tree can see something.
22.
Because this one is sounding crawling. Did you get a net 20?
No. Modifiers.
What'd you get, Sylvie? Oh, okay.
3.
Hey,
Your odds are run
Asker,
to
it's kind of nice being snuggled up by 3 little babies that keep calling you mama.
money there.
You don't really see anything.
Oh.
What's that for? It's a 2. It's a 2 now.
Okay.
In other news, I got a 22
Wow.
Okay.
with
Yep.
modifiers.
Rocky, what did you get?
Did you roll?
Yeah, I got 14 total.
14. Okay. Just as the day starts to peek up out of the over the horizon, you see the light starting to get lighter and it's starting to get into that hazy dawnness. Luna and Dreamwake,
Ooh.
you hear or actually see a shadow fall over the nest. All right.
How tall is it?
It blots out the camp.
Oh God.
And before you can do
The gods are angry.
No.
before you
something
can
else.
do anything, a huge
Or-
great wing, its leathery wings outstretched, dive bombs down,
Bomb it.
sweeps from the sky with its hooked beak snatching up one of the baby swift claws.
Hey.
The baby lets out a piercing screech and is carried away in its tiny claws, scrambling against the great one's talons.
Can I try throwing my spear at it?
I got a couple of javelins.
Can I try throwing my spear at the wings?
Because you didn't make the check, you are not. It's gone before you're able to really
Aw.
throw anything at.
Can I throw my spear at the wings?
I got 120 feet of range though.
If you want, I'm gonna say though it is too close. It's if you do that, the baby might be in danger,
But I'm throwing it at the wing, so it just falls.
and so does the baby.
Oh God.
But I'm not gonna tell
And
you
then
you
there were
can't.
2.
Also, did you have your spear on you as you were sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm holding it close because last time, because it's right now, there's a giant ogre trying to eat me.
All right, I'll give you that. You can, if you would like to try throwing the spear, but I'm gonna say it's at a long range, so
Alright. Where do I see spear throwing?
it'll be under your armament
Because
weapons. It should tell you
20 feet, 60 feet is the range.
Oh, it's only 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's out of range then.
Dang it.
Yeah.
If the spear is only-
My javelin is 30 feet, 120 feet.
Yeah, no, it's you can't. It's dive down so quickly and fly off quickly enough that you can't get it.
No!
It's outside of your range
Oh,
at that
God.
point.
Even if you could throw it again, it'd be at disadvantage.
Yeah. All right.
Does this when Ard comes back or Rip comes back?
If he does, he's just gonna shout at us.
What direction is it going? Is the bird going?
Okay. At this point, you are correct. As
God.
the bird flaps away, I believe Ard and Gorak do return to the camp.
Can someone give the 2 babies to
I am going to
guard and we
completely
just
ignore
chase
them and chase after that bird.
Yeah. Ask her, give the 2 little dinosaurs to Bard.
No,
Okay.
I'm too busy trying to go chase after the bird to rescue the child.
But if you're carrying the other 2 childs, they're gonna be in danger.
Well, the other two are still in the nest.
Okay.
They're
Get
to
up
the-
and chase the bird too.
All right. So Luna and Asker are heading off the bird after the large bird, the great wing.
I accept the fact that I cannot do anything physical, and if I try and run after them, I'm going to be very, very slow. So I try and build a roof.
I will also run after the bird.
Okay. Ard, you're going after the bird. What are you doing, Rocky?
So there's an adult here now.
There is, yes. 2 of them.
But remember, Gorak and Riff are on their way.
They're like coming, like we can see them, but they're not here yet. So what do you do?
Run over to the 2 adults.
Yeah.
Or I can
Deliver them to them. That's a good plan.
Okay. All right. So as Luna and Ard and Asker are all tracking after the Great Wing, Rocky swiftly grabs the 2 remaining swift I've forgotten what they're called. Swift claws. Swift claws, yes. Swift claws. Runs up to a startled Riff and Gorax, proceeds to place one in each person's hand, and then run off after your friends.
Yeah.
Dream wake with you.
So for once, there's a very startled look on Riff's face as he is not allowed to get any words in, and you run off.
Yeah.
And he's got a bird in his hand.
Yep.
I'll Dreamwake.
Oh, you're gonna grab Dreamwake? Oh, good.
Yep.
She's really bad at running. You remember? This seems to be a daily thing that somebody always has to pick her up and carry her.
Yeah. But she's got a strength of 8 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a -1 for athletics will do to you.
Oof.
Yep.
Let's roll her over my
All right,
shoulder a
so
lot.
everybody give me either a nature roll or perception. It depends on whether you're trying to track it by knowing about the Great Wing, or if you're trying to track it by perception, just watching where it went and seeing how it landed. Where it goes.
-1 versus +4.
I'm doing perception, seeing
Perception.
it where it is, and 8.
Perception as well. 11.
Okay. So, Cass, you got a perception of
18.
18. James, you got an 11 of
11.
nature?
Perception.
Perception. Okay. 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 And then over there, Dreamwake, Asker, and Rocky, are you doing perception or are you doing nature?
I'm doing perception. I got a 17
I'm doing nature because I have better nature.
because you're a tree.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be 18. My nature value.
Okay. Well done. All right. And what did you get, Rocky?
15, he says.
Was he doing a nature check or perception?
Perception.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with Asker for the nature roll. You know that great wings hunt in an established territory or area, and so they don't go very far from your nest. So you figure that the nest has got to be somewhere here on the Great Plains or close to it. Okay. Whether you choose to share that with the rest of the group is up to you. The rest of you, except for Ard, who is
I'm
busy-
trying.
I don't know.
Where is he? Where is he?
But Luna, Dreamwake, and Rocky, you're all able to pretty much scan the horizon and see approximately where the Great Wing headed off to. So you have a general direction about which way to go. And you can tell you guys head off in that direction with the rest of the party.
All right.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
To the child.
If I know I've lost the bird, I'll follow the party that I think might know where it is.
Yeah.
What
Well,
if we all go different directions?
All right.
Choose one random.
After a short run, as you guys seem to be doing quite quickly, in which Rocky is, I guess, carrying Dreamwake still, you come upon a desolate and eerie landscape in the heart of the Great Plains. The grounds are littered with the bleached bones of long dead mammoths, their massive skeletons scattered across the plains like fallen giants. The quiet here is unsettling as a day star just peeks up over the horizon, even as the creatures of Planegea seem to hold their breath in this sacred place.
So it's like the in Lion King. Yeah,
Yes.
the picture from Lion King.
Yes.
Yeah, that's literally just clips from the Lion King movie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. That is literally just clips from the Lion King movie.
not. No, it's not.
That is.
We would never do that.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And if we did it, it would still be fair use.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah. Anyway, in the center of the Mammoth Graveyard, perched precariously atop one of the towering skeletons, is the Great Wing nest. Its large, haphazard structure made of twigs and branches and feathers. You can hear Great Wing younglings squabbling over their fish and prey as they screech echoes across the graveyard. You also see the parent drop your baby Swiftclaw into the nest and then fly off to hunt more prey for its young.
Okay, we need to do this quick, like really quick.
Hunt more prey means that it's gone back.
Yeah, well, no, we need to do it before it comes back and thinks we're attacking its children.
That's exactly what we're doing.
No, we're just grabbing the child and running.
All right, everybody, before
Well,
you
kill
start,
children
give me a
too, just so I can be able to pay them that
Nature.
money.
Why is it always nature?
because
0.
That's your knowledge.
0.
9.
9. Okay, anybody else want to, on the other side, give me a nature check?
Nature.
Okay, nature. I can do
-1.
that. 14. No, I can do that.
I'm not smart in this.
I got 14.
Perfect.
Asker is still rolling.
9.
Okay, and Dreamwake, what did you get? I didn't hear.
I got a 10. More
Okay.
than the tree.
So, Rocky, you know from looking around this area that this would be a perfect environment for the Bone Decayers. What would you like to share about Bone Decayers that you know about? Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
White creatures that look like insects and are very large. Okay. Try not to approach them.
Okay.
All right.
But sure.
They will, and if you attack them with any bone weapons, well, I hope you don't
Why
use
shouldn't
that weapon.
Oh, bone weapons don't work on them?
Well, they
Okay.
do, but not very.
What do they do to the bone?
Bone Decayers.
They don't eat just bones, but they like to get the hardness out of bones.
The calcium?
The hardness out of bones.
Yeah.
And they use that to make their exoskeletons stronger. Their eggs are also almost as hard as divine ivory.
Wow. Almost. Almost is key.
Okay.
So,
So
almost,
that
yeah.
means that Luna needs
So-
to not
oh, yeah.
use her spear because it's made of.
That's the only thing I brought.
Well,
Divine ivory, but it takes about a day.
It takes more
So,
effort. Okay.
How strong are their exoskeletons? Just
Let's focus on getting the kid back.
We need to get the child.
Exoskeleton. Their
Pretty-
exoskeletons are about 27 hit points.
So how
so pretty hard.
Kid.
his arm?
Ah! Yeah.
So, as Rocky states, this is, if you look around, this is a smorgasbord for Bone Decayers, okay? And
Can I start climbing the bone with for the child?
absolutely. You're going to try to climb up there? Okay.
Yeah.
Same here.
Okay.
It's athletics, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. It's an athletics check because you guys are at the base of the skeleton structure that is the nest is far up high in the air from you.
I got 11.
Okay.
Natural 20. So 25.
Okay. 25. Ard, you start climbing. Luna, you get up about 2 feet and then you fall back down and land on your butt.
Come on.
Thankfully, you don't take any falling damage because 2 feet's not enough to give you falling damage.
Also, I think I have like. I also think I have fall resistant or something.
Can you?
No, I mean
Cat.
like feather fall, like star. I don't know. It's a really ability, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Alright,
That's from your cat in Star Wars.
From
No, there's something.
Dreamwake, Asker, and Rocky, what are you doing on the as you look up to the nest of the Great Wing?
I tried to climb up.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics if you want to try to climb. Give me athletics. Dreamwake, what are you?
use one of my vine abilities as like a grappling hook?
I got a 5.
Okay, you. The structure maybe is not really structurally sound. As you do the same thing that Luna does, you get about 2 feet up, and the bone underneath your foot breaks, and then you fall back down on your tail.
Hold on. Can I use a cantrip on Jack to help his throw? Because I have guidance, which will give him another die.
Another die?
Yeah.
Wow.
Advantage.
Sure.
Oh,
Hold on a
advantage.
second. You say you're using the
No.
cantrip guidance.
Never mind.
All right, hold on. Let me check real quick. That is. Give me a minute. Okay, yeah. You will need to touch a creature and choose a skill, and until the spell ends, the creature adds a 1d4 to any ability check using that chosen skill. So yes, if you touch him and choose athletics, you can give him a d4 advantage.
I'm still on his back,
Okay,
which might be why he fell down in the first place.
Okay. So,
I rolled a 5. I don't think that's gonna help.
There's mitigating circumstances,
Yeah.
is what you say.
Yeah, what I'm
Can I
saying
try
is
again to
it's all
climb
my
the
fault.
thing?
sure. Sorry, say it again. I didn't hear that. Was that Asker or Dreamwake?
Well, I'm saying that it's all my fault that he fell down because I'm terrible at athletics, and I'm also still clinging onto his back. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, okay. So,
Anyway.
all right. So you're okay. You're giving him say try again, and I
Yeah.
didn't realize that he was okay, and he's still got you as a backpack on his back now. Got it. All right.
21.
So Luna gets up, back up, brushes herself off, and starts to climb up after Ard. It seems to be the second time is a charm.
Yeah.
Seems
What's
to be doing
my
okay.
25 doing me?
You're up at the top, looking down at them, going, "What's taking you guys so
Take
long?"
the child.
It's literally
Get the child
everything.
And get down.
Yeah, I'm getting the child.
Just a second. Rocky or Asker, are you going to try to climb up, or what are you doing?
Hypothetically, could I use like one of my like Thorn Whip or Entangle or Plant Growth to grapple hook?
Grapple hook.
Tangle. Let me see. Thorn Whip. Hold on. Tangle's not going to get you.
Tangle would make it difficult terrain, making
Yeah.
it even harder to get up there.
But let me see what the Thorn Whip does. Just a second.
Thorn Whip, I think, is a damaging spell.
Yeah, I think that's for attacking only. But let me look. Just make
Pull me
sure.
down to the ground.
Let me just see if there's a you know, slash on a hit. Yeah, the Thorn Whip doesn't act like a tail or anything to like grab a hold of stuff. It just acts as a weapon to attack. Okay, and there isn't any side notes to say that it can be used in that fashion. So I'm gonna say no on Thorn Whip. And yeah, and the other one, Entangle, just remember we talked about that. That makes makes it harder to move around because of the terrain.
What about Plant Growth? That's another.
About plant what, honey?
Plant Growth.
Plant growth.
I think that just makes it difficult terrain.
Yeah, let me look. Let's double check. Yep, that makes it difficult terrain in 1 for the overgrowth, and the only other thing that it could do is enrichment, and that's you just make things around it grow better, like for harvesting food and that kind of stuff. Okay.
Every time I could like use it to grow some plants or something to like lift me up. We are in the graveyard.
Like a really tall tree.
Magic the way out of this. Just start climbing.
Unfortunately, enrichment takes like over a year to work. It's a slow infusion into the ground to help things grow. It's not a instant.
Again,
here you go.
Stop trying to magic your way out of this. Just climb it.
Let's see. Okay, another thing I have Unseen Servant. What is that guy's range? And could I send him up to the nest to just grab the baby and get them?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. There we go.
You have a description of it?
Yeah, I can't find it.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in there.
Okay. Okay, I'm reading. Okay.
Read it to us, Winnie.
Okay, sorry. This spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force that performs a simple tasks at your command until the end of the spell. He springs into existence near you and has, I'm not going to tell you the stats because you don't know. Once each of your turns as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet and interact with an object.
50 feet. Interact with an object.
15, not 50.
But how high is the nest?
Wait, how come we didn't use this for the mud pits, dude?
I don't think I had it back then.
You don't think you had it back then?
No, I had it back then.
Wasn't it like about 15 feet out?
I don't know.
50 feet across.
Okay.
It was 50
50
feet.
feet out.
The servant can perform simple tasks that a human could do, such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, lighting fires, etc.
Fetching pigs. That's practically mage hand right there.
Once you get the command, the servant performs the task as the best of its abilities, and until it completes the task, then it waits for your next command. So it can only do one thing at a time, okay? And if you command the servant to perform a task that would move it more than 60 feet away from you, the spell ends.
So
How high
nice.
is the
So it doesn't range.
How high is the nest?
61 feet.
Many.
just have it pick you up.
Oh, that's right.
Eyeball.
Many.
Just have to pick you up and bring you up there.
And as you pointed out, Asker, you haven't used this spell before, so you might not know of the limitation on it. You know, you haven't played around with it.
Eyeball.
But I think it's a good idea.
Look, I'm up there. Can I just grab the kid?
Can I also grab the kid since I'm probably up there too?
Just wait, you two. Give Asker a chance to do her thing. Asker, do you want to try to call your unseen servant and command it?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Let's. It is. Yep.
An action casting time or probably a minute casting
I
time?
think she can just do it. It's an action casting. And so there is no rolls for it. It's just, you know.
Yep,
she-
it just happens.
It just happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no
Asker, what is the command you're giving your servant?
Unseen servant. Go up to the nest and grab the what is it?
That's
Swift
too
claw.
much, so you need to tell it to just
Grab-
grab the
Swift claw child. Bring it down safely.
Okay.
Safe.
So, unseen servant, go up to the nest, grab the swift claw, and come down. Or bring it down safely. That's what you said.
She's simplifying it though. She because it's one command. So go get the swift claw child from that nest,
And bring
Bring
it
it
down
back.
safely.
or we could just say,
bring it.
okay, it's got to be one command. Bring the swift claw baby from that nest to me
Safely.
safely.
This
This is like a witch, right? You got a genie
It's
here.
really important to say safely because otherwise it could just throw it down.
Yeah, I could just drop it.
So bring it down safely.
Okay. All right. The force nods to you because it can't speak, and it zooms up to where Ard and Luna and now Rocky are waiting at the top of the nest. All right. The rest of you, as you peer over the edge of the nest into the nest, you see. Hold on, let me find it. All right. The Great Wind Nest is a chaotic scene. There's filled with screeching great winged young and the repugnant smell of half-eaten fish. As you look around, you notice that your poor little baby Swiftclaw is hiding amongst the tangled branches and refuse at the back of the neck, shivering and cold and scared. What do you do?
I go grab it.
Okay, well,
Can I put?
there are a number of baby swift great wings between, alrighty, between you and
You ever seen the Star Wars Episode
Yeah,
3?
my unseen servant is shapeless, so they can't really attack it.
Can I put my hand sort of down? And since I'm warm, will it come to me?
well, it would, but it's got to go across.
You ever seen the Star Wars Episode 3? Master Skywalker, what are you ever going to do?
Oh my god! All right, we're keeping this PG, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I? Try
If they
to
don't back
scoot-
away, I will start trying to push them out of the way.
Can I
Okay.
try scooting around the nest, like the outside of the nest?
All right. Yes. Go ahead. Luna is trying to scoot around the outside. Rocky, with remake on your back, what would you like to do?
Get up.
Get up.
He's still on the ground.
Up to the nest. You're
Oh,
climbing.
well, I
Okay,
thought you
climbing.
rolled already. Did you roll your athletics again? Because you have a bonus now. I apologize. I thought you had passed that test.
Okay, so I take you off.
This would better work. You
You're
could
way under
hold
his
on.
encumbrance. limit,
Alternately, you could throw me up.
Some more.
No, thank you. You might
Yeah.
high on impact.
I could just heal myself, man. I've got healing stuff. Cast Shield of Faith on myself or something.
Pretty sure you won't have
Okay.
With that guidance on me, and I'll get up there.
All right, Rocky, come on, you can do it.
Cast the guidance on me.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I take you off
Cantrip,
though,
so.
and
It's a cantrip. That's neat.
Yeah.
Don't you get something for the guidance, Jack?
He gets a D4.
a
He gets
D4.
Roll a D4.
What's your total, Jack?
6.
6 total.
Bruh. That's one better than the last one.
Okay. All right, but you get a D4. Did he roll his D4?
That was with the D4.
Oh, the 6 was with the D4?
That was not worth the D4 though. I should probably roll that.
Oh, I was asking you about that. Okay.
And-
That's still Under 10.
Okay.
You make it a few inches up higher, and then fall down again.
Yeah. You try the same section, and as you go up, you get another foot above, and then the bone right above that one snaps. And this time you fall on your tail, and Dreamwake rolls off your back.
No, you fall on Dreamwake. Crunch.
My turn to
There
do
goes that
something, right?
Yes, Dreamwake, go ahead.
Is there a way I can get up to the nest without using athletics?
I'm just watching you guys.
Can you fly?
Survival, maybe? But that, yeah? Can I survival my way up?
Pulley system.
Nope. You know through survival that you can climb or fly to a nest.
Maybe if we rig up some rudimentary blades.
Acrobatics. Acrobatics is a 0, which is better than a -1. I'll do a triple
Acrobatics
flip
might
up
work,
the
actually.
nest.
He has 0 in it.
That's better than the -1.
Flip up the nest.
You wanna try to acrobatic your way up the nest?
Yeah, like
Yes.
the elephant or like
Sure. Go ahead.
Hey, it's better than -1.
you can do it.
That's your one. You
All right, here we go. Please work.
You gotta hype yourself up.
4.
I get you.
It's a 4. I'm really glad that I didn't
Ah!
get up
A
there.
foot, and then you're.
You guys know that it takes damage for falling, right?
We just
No,
hear
they're
fall
not
down.
even getting up that high.
Yeah, they're rolling low enough that they're not even getting up that high.
We just hear
so
them fall down the
just-
thing.
yeah.
just falling on their butts. It's fine. Another bone breaks and they
Wait.
fall on your butt.
We just hear them
fail.
from atop the
What are
nest.
you guys doing? I got this one try. Stop messing around.
Who just
All right.
Did I make it?
Meanwhile, up at the nest, we'll say that Luna, as you are inching around the nest, and Ard, as you are wading through
yes,
the nest,
wading through.
they do not attack you, although they do come over and try to like kind of
Yep.
either poke you and then
Yeah.
maybe take a bite out of your leather or armor.
It's not doing
like,
anything though.
Wait, are you food? Are you they're not quite sure what to do
Yeah,
with you.
I'm grabbing the little kid.
Right, you wade your way through them, and as you do that, suddenly you feel a whoosh of
Aw.
force
Oh,
go
God.
by you.
I told you we should have been gone quicker.
I tried.
All right.
as a
Mama.
unseen force comes flying by you,
Oh.
gets almost to the thing in front of you, and then disappears.
Oh.
Was it too far?
It was
Yes.
too far.
Oh.
So
I
good.
thought the
You always
mom
said it
came
was like
back.
20 feet up, or you said it was many.
51 feet.
Did I make it
It was
across
too
the
far.
thing?
Yes, you have to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Luna,
grab the kid, I'll just whack the things in.
Yeah.
I,
okay.
I like do a little like I make an entrance where he's hiding in the brush and pick him up
Ooh.
since I'm more my
You
best.
could make
My-
it
like-
hurry you up though.
He does in fact remember you, and you are warm and light, and he knows that you are part of he's
All right, I'll
Can I
just
take
I'll
it
just
back?
back to you guys inside. the nest.
I head down where I am. I don't inch back. I head down the skeleton.
side of that side.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another athletics check as you are climbing down, please.
I
Oh.
think
24.
23.
Okay, that will be good. That is good because
Yep,
you are
okay.
carrying something that makes the target number higher. So,
I make it down and then walk over to the people who are still trying to climb up and fall.
okay,
That's me.
Hey guys, I got the child.
I'll also
Are-
try to.
it takes you a little longer, Art, as you're being mobbed by lots
Yeah.
of baby
It's like
great
toddlers.
wings. Yeah, pretty much. If you don't choose to like actually hack and slash at them, they will just try to sit there and gum you
Yeah.
and like
If they're not actively trying to cause damage to me,
well, they're actively trying to eat you, but you've got
they don't have teeth
they
yet.
don't really their beaks they're babies.
You just push them away
Feel
slightly.
one of them. Make the mother feel the pain we felt as she took away one of our children.
Oh,
So,
terrible.
go ahead and give me
Right.
athletics. Climb down, please.
You fall.
I was pushed off. No, 21.
Oh, okay. You make it down safely.
Long live the king.
Yeah, the athletics check on the way down was more important because if you guys failed at that point, guess what? Now you take falling
Yeah,
damage.
it's like what, a D10 per 10 feet of falling?
Yeah,
it's like 60
not,
10.
It's not fun. Let's put it that
You
way.
just see the child in my arms. All right, guys, time to go.
Yeah, it's
Right.
not fun.
Okay.
Oh,
I just start leaving. I'm not waiting for them. I leave with my child.
okay. Hold on. Wait.
If I was a barbarian, I could rage before I hit the floor. Because hitting the floor isn't magical bludgeoning.
All right. All right. As you make your way through the Mammoth Graveyard towards back towards the plains, your senses are on high alert. The air is thick with the smell of decay and dust, and the only sound is the occasional rustle of wind to the tall grass.
Curse you, cutscenes.
Yeah, the cutscene. Thanks, honey. Everybody in the party, as you walk in this narrow passage between two large bone structures, where it seems to be eerily quiet. Give me an acrobatics check.
Athletics?
Oh,
Be prepared. Hey, acrobatics. I can do that. Kind of.
Okay, did anybody get 20 or above?
No.
no.
Not on your side. On your side, did anybody get 20 or above?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. You all watch in horror as the ground beneath your feet collapses and you slide down into what seems to be an underground cavern.
I protect the child.
Everybody takes hold on, let me roll.
No, it doesn't have to be a roll. It's just one because it's sliding, not falling.
Oh, okay, you're right. 1 point of damage.
What?
Um,
I was not confident of their total hit points at this point.
All right. I'm protecting the child.
All right. In the smoke and rubble, you'll notice that all around you are medium-sized side tunnels, and each one is a pair of red eyes looking straight at you and your friend. And you see in the caves that surround the cabin you're in,
Oh God.
Oh.
many of these things looking at you. It's grotesquely monstrous size of a man. Its body is sickly white and a gaping maw filled with sharp, pointy teeth. The creature glares at you with its beady red eyes and lets out a high, piercing shriek and then scuttles towards you. Its movement is deliberate. It is a Bone Decayer and it's attacking. Then you hear the sounds of more scuttling as even more of them, many, move in from all sides. So, okay, at this point, yes, everybody gets to roll initiative and we'll go into what you're going to do, okay?
Wait, what's the initiative again?
Lovely visuals.
Okay.
18.
All right, so hold on. Let me look.
Okay.
It doesn't look good.
18 for Luna.
10 for me.
Hard.
Not
My initiative
What are we
is
rolling?
0.
Initiative.
Oh my freaking goodness. I need to get myself some new dice. Initiative. I need to get myself some new dice.
13.
That's plus 2 something. You better take me along with you because I rolled a 2.
Okay, let's see. What can I do? Where are we?
Grab me, please. I rolled a 2.
We're being attacked
Okay.
by.
Stop. So Dreamlight got a 2. Rocky got a 13.
I got a 19
Asker's at
Plus
19.
2.
plus 2.
19.
21.
Asker's actually at 21.
Okay. They, the Bone Decayers did not do as well as you guys, apparently. Except for Dreamweek. Sorry.
Pretty sure they did better than I did.
Yeah, a little bit, but not much. The first in is Asker. What would you like to do?
Is there any tunnels that aren't filled with them?
At the moment, there are a couple of because they're coming out of the tunnels. You can see that there might be 1 or 2 that you don't see anymore coming behind them, but there is a Bone Decayer between you and the tunnel.
Is that a skull lying on the ground?
Does kind of look like one.
Okay, can I try to climb onto the ceiling, or can they climb after me?
You're gonna climb on the ceiling?
I told you that. Just dig my fingers in. It's dirt, right?
But
There's no ceiling.
There's no, it's you're in kind of like a
valley.
well,
crater.
the crater. It's more like
one?
the roof has crashed in. So you have a couple of places where there might be like a ramp, little like not a ramp, more like a climbing wall, and then in between the slabs are tunnels that go off where the bone decayers are coming out of. Does that make sense?
How high?
You crashed right in the middle of their hive.
How high did we fall from?
You slid down about 60 feet.
60 feet.
It's a lot.
61 feet, Wendy.
Right, I'm sorry, many feet. There you go.
No, you can't take it back. She already said I'm going to use my unseen servant to pull me up. It's gonna carry me up.
I looked at the description of that. The unseen servant can only do small tasks. Carrying you up or making you fly I'm going to rule as GM is not a small task.
Make it carry the baby.
Small. She's short.
I'm small. I'm like.
Make it carry the baby.
It is a servant. Yeah. I'm going to say that the only reason it would have carried the baby is because the baby was tiny. You're a small character, therefore it has a strength of 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'll have it carry the child up to safety just because I don't want it to get killed.
That's good, Wendy.
That is
the baby.
And preferably put it somewhere where it'll be safe.
Okay.
Or just keep it flying in the air.
You call your unseen servant again, and you tell him to take the baby to safety. What are you telling the servant? And no helping with the wish, moderator.
Keep it safe. Just say keep it safe.
Bring it up the cliff. Bring it up the cliff safely. Put it somewhere where it will not get hurt.
So you're asking it to make a judgment call.
Well, just have it
keep on just wait there.
Put it in some sort of little cave or something that's not occupied.
What if it caves it? Dude, just remember.
Okay.
It can only do one task at a time, so you're gonna have to use some conjunctions there or something to put some ands or that those.
Ask her. Just say keep it in the air.
Carry this child to safety out of this pit.
Okay, that's good. Carry the child to safety out of this pit.
Keep it in the air.
All right, and on your action because it's your bonus action. The servant, the force goes over to Luna, who's holding the baby. You see an unseen force. Swoosh, pick the baby, and the baby starts flying as far as you can tell. You didn't know, but apparently swift claws can fly now. And it starts going up.
They fly now?
It goes up the side of the cliff and then sits there at the side of the cliff because the servant is smart enough to know that he can't get any further away.
All right.
So he learned last time.
Yay.
Good job,
very
Ginevra.
Confused on what it. Why did it just started flying?
Just started flying, yeah.
No, it climbed up the side. It climbed up the side of the thing. All right. All righty. So that is Asker's turn. Hold on, just making sure I'm giving everybody their turn. All right. Now, next up would be Luna.
All right. I'm gonna start climbing up the side of the thing because my bone spear will not do anything to these bone things.
Yeah, you don't know. It's
my nice.
So I think Ross was specifically told, like, hey, bones don't work on this thing.
Okay.
What if your god ivory spear?
It's a god ivory spear. It's god bone, but okay.
It's still bone. I'm not losing my spear. It's mine.
Right. Whatever you want. That's fine.
That is. That's 5.
Okay, so 5 to hit.
Oh no, 5 to run away.
Oh, 5. Oh, where are you running?
Wait, where are you running?
I'm running up.
It's a sheer cliff.
No, I thought we slid.
No, they slid down.
Oh.
You can climb.
I'm going that way.
You can't run. Are you got to climb, honey?
Yeah, athletics.
Oh, you did an athletics check.
Yeah.
Okay.
She rolled a 1.
And you rolled a 1.
Plus 5. Plus 5. Plus 4.
4.
Plus 5.
A 1 is still a 1, honey.
It's 5.
1's still a 1.
It's 5.
You take a step towards the slide or the climbing wall. You get up.
You're Usain Bolt. Too bad you broke your legs.
Yeah. I am nice. You get climb up 2 feet and then you slide back down and hit your butt. But you got a 1, so I'm giving you damage this time.
What?
Sorry.
Can I have the pen?
You're getting damage.
10d10.
2. You get 2 points of damage as you land badly and you think you might have twisted your ankle. All right.
Seven minus
That's
two,
Luna.
5.
All right. So now we've got
Oh my goodness.
Rocky. You're up next.
First of all, I think Bone Decayers shouldn't attack us. They're scavengers.
Well,
Wait,
clearly
wait.
someone got misinformed. Because
Wait.
I don't know what this is. It's not an attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Those bones do look fresh.
Yeah, they do. What do you want to do?
Also, why is it shaped like that? It should not be shaped like that. None of the others. are
Okay,
shaped
I
like
think
that.
Jack should roll that perception check that we've got in the notes, Wendy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yep. Jack, if you'd like, you can go ahead and roll the perception check.
What do you get for perception? 10 total.
10. Okay. Jack, from your experience with Bone Decayers, you know that their eyes are not typically red. And so while you don't know why they're red right now, you might want to keep looking around. But you didn't quite make the check for all of the information. So all I can tell you is that you know enough from your previous role that normal Bone Decayers do not have red eyes.
Yeah,
So-
and normally they're
Parasite.
scavengers and they don't attack people.
Well, it's like a
Also-
parasite or something. That's
Also, normally they're shaped like that.
Okay. So that is Rocky's turn, and Ard, you're up next.
All right. Are there any of the bone decayers that are charging us to try to attack us?
Yes, there's many.
All right.
They just go bigger than you.
I will back up with the rest of the group and then hold my action to try to swing at the first one that tries to get to us.
Okay, so you're gonna hold action until
Sword.
it comes in range. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
I'm backing up with the rest of the group though.
Okay. All right. Are you putting yourself like in front
Yeah,
of the
I'm
group?
trying.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have the
Yes,
highest armor
yes.
class here, so
So you're trying to do the maneuver of get behind me, everyone.
yeah. Look at me, I'm tasty.
Yeah,
type
and I'm
thing.
big. Okay, got it. And so we'll give you that when they attack, you can go ahead and attack. Okay.
All right.
And then we've got that's Ard. Hold on. Hold. I'm making a note just so that I don't skip you. Okay, hold action. And then we've got the Bone Decayers that happen next. So there are 4 Bone Decayers that come struggling towards you guys.
Rocky rolls perception and fails. Nobody else even tries again.
Huh?
It's okay. On their turn, maybe. They'll think about it.
Look, I'm a bit busy.
So I'm going to say that there's 4 that are coming at you guys. Since you step forward, 2 of them will be on you, and then we'll go 1 to Rocky. Catherine's on the floor, and then the other one will probably be going after Dreamwake, who's
Oh no.
which next to Rocky, as Asker is in fact a small character and does look like a tree.
What about
So
me?
she gets you got 2 of them.
All right.
So you are go ahead and have your actions right now. You can
I'm
take your turn.
gonna just pretend to be a bush.
23 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm using Divine Smite as well, so this is a D8,
Okay.
or yeah, D8 plus 2D8.
I'm just making stats for each
Let's
one
see.
here.
Trying to remember what the Savage Attacker one does. Does it require me to use the new roll or and use either total? Same thing. So
I told you to just wanted to find something.
25 damage.
Okay. 25 damage. Okay, and you're just using your regular sword?
Yep.
Okay, hold
How
on.
come in the picture one of its eyes is purple?
Okay. I don't know.
Because I think that's a normal eye
And so
color.
okay, so 25 damage.
That would
On
have to
one
just be heterochromatic.
Divine Smite does that.
Alrighty.
What color are their eyes
Wowza.
normally?
That's because
Yep.
here I got an 8, a 7, and a 5.
Nope, that's fine.
Plus 5. So
The one that you smack looks very, very bloodied and kind of staggers back a little bit. It is
Yeah.
not quite dead yet.
that's good. As long as it's trying to back away a bit.
All right. And do you have 2 attacks now, or are you just 1?
Nope, just 1. That's next level.
Okay. So, doing
And-
anything else?
And it was a hold action anyway, so it would only
Oh,
be
you
1.
get 1, yeah. Okay. So that being said, we have the rest Bone Decayers. The other 3 Decayers get to go, and they are going to go against 1 on Ard, 1 on Rocky, and 1 on Dreamwake. Hold on a second. Let's see where their attack is.
I'm doing what my job is.
Yep. I'm just looking at their attack. Okay, so here we go. On Dreamwake, does a 13 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Ouch.
With 2 damage. Okay.
Armor class is nice to have.
Okay.
Yep.
And it does. It comes up and with its mouth, it bites you. Okay. And you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. All right. That is all that it does right now. Okay. So the next one, Rocky, on yours. Oh, it does an 8 hit you, Rocky?
I just bonk it on the head as it tries to hit me.
It doesn't work. Huh?
So okay, so your armor class is higher than an 8, so it does come up and try to do it, and you are able to dodge. Okay, and then the last one for Ard. Apparently, Dreamwake is the only one that can hit because I know an 8's not going to hit you.
No, I have a 19 armor class. So
Okay.
you need to get at least 19.
All right. So that's the Bone Decayers. They all get to go. At least the 4 that are in range to attack you guys. Dreamwake, you're up next.
Okay. I cast blindness and deafness on the one that is attacking me.
Okie dokie.
I know that its armor is too strong for me to be able to break through. So yeah.
There's probably little cracks in the armor that you can slip in and then boom.
Well,
Maybe, but I'm not
is-
strong enough to be
Rocky
able
was
to.
very specific about it having super.
Okay,
Tough
but I'm
armor.
talking about it's Titan, so there has to be little gaps for like the
Yeah.
joints and stuff, so you can slip something
Okay.
into there. And then
So you blinded.
Float it
Choose
from
one
inside.
creature that is within range. Make a
Yeah, but I
constitution
don't have
save.
enough armor class to risk finding that.
Wait, so you can either blind it or deafen it. You have to choose.
Oh, okay.
they have a super strong
I think it
armor
will give it
and
disadvantage to hit you.
I
So-
will blind it.
You will blind it. Okay. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw against your spell DC.
Which should be a 10 plus your proficiency modifier, plus your whatever you use for spellcasting.
Okay.
So you get that number together, and I'll roll its con save.
I think, or it might just be whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
Yeah, it'd be charisma.
Plus your new proficiency that just went up.
Oh yeah, it did.
Is it proficiency? I don't think it's proficiency.
And I'll just draw charisma. 9.
No, you're not rolling. It has to roll against you.
Oh, okay. It needs to defend.
So
Yeah. What is
it
your target?
It should be 10 plus whatever your charisma modifier is.
12.
12. So yeah, it should be a 12 then.
All right. You just got him.
Yay!
Yay.
He is blinded. I'm going to say that's number 4, and he's blinded. And that will stay until the end.
Either till the spell ends or he saves against it again. I think.
Yep. It says the spell ends. Got it. Okay. So he is now blinded, and I'm just looking through.
Disadvantage to hit and advantage to hit him.
Right. Yep. You all have advantage, and your attack rolls have okay. Yep. Got it. All righty. That being said, that is Dreamwake's.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm casting it using a spell slot of 3rd level, right? So that means I can target one additional creature.
Yes, that's true. Go ahead.
Okay.
Take it.
So
Which-
who is currently like most in danger?
I'm not. I've got one on me and one heavily damaged. Probably do Asker.
I'm pretending to, I'm not even being attacked.
She's not even
Yeah.
attacked yet.
As I said, do Asker.
I'd say yourself.
Well, I need to blind the creature, not the creature, not you guys.
Oh, haha.
Ard stands
So-
by what he said.
Yeah.
I'll go for the first one. Number 1.
Did I stutter?
Okay, number 1. The really hurt one or the other one that's on Ard?
The one with multicolored eyes.
Ah, okay. That one is. Yep. Okay.
Which one's that one?
It is the other one on you.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's both
So-
straight.
Okay. So it needs to roll. Let's see how it rolls. Ooh! It got a 16. It laughs in the face of your blindness.
No.
Yeah.
Just to reflect your blindness back to you.
And
That was really good that you noticed you could target a second one.
Well done. All right. So we are at the top of the order. And at this point, I am actually going to give everybody a perception check.
Oh god, everyone.
Oh, so you're forcing it to go through now.
No, you just got time to look
20.
around.
Soft 20.
21.
I just have horrible perception. I'm at
21. 21.
What's that?
21.
Now I roll.
All right. Rocky, what did you roll?
18.
18? Okay. So, Asker, what did you get?
7.
Okay, so, sorry,
Yeah,
Asker.
what it is.
Everybody but Asker.
Tree. Too busy pretending to be a tree. Bush.
Okay. Everybody but Asker does notice something strange. The first Bone Decayer that was to attack Ard, which is the one that's not hit yet, there seems to be in the place of one of its eyes a red sphere. It looks like an orb, and it just seems to be. And as you look at as the Bone Decayers have gotten closer, you can tell that all of the other Bone Decayers have red eyes. But this is the only one that seems to have one red eye and then some sort of orb or something that's weird about his other eye.
Huh.
I got a sword. I can pry that out.
Same. I have a spear. I could just stab it.
Okay. With that, well done. We are at the top of the order with Asker.
I'm just pretending to be a tree.
You're
And either way, I think they would be more interested in attacking the people who have actual bones and stuff than the random tree.
They normally cannot sense bones.
I will point out, Asker, that we have described the environment here as a desolate land, and you would be the only tree for
Miles.
many.
Well, like, would they
This
actually
is-
care about the tree?
yes,
Why?
because
It
the
was-
GM says so.
You don't know. You can pretend. Are you going to actually just like? What are you doing to pretend to be a tree?
I'm just
Spreading her
not
leafy
moving.
branches.
I'm just standing there. Who knows? They might sense movement. They might have horrible vision, but be able to sense movement. And if I move,
Dang it. Good. Anyway.
Okay, so why don't you give me, I don't know, give me a stealth roll and see if you can hide as a tree.
that's 6 or 9.
That's it. Oh, that's a 9.
That's
Never
a
mind.
9.
Not hot.
Plus 11.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll see.
Okay.
Pretty darn leafy tree going on there.
Maybe I should set a prepare like a spell or something. Just
Yeah, you should do rough
taste
terrain, right?
something like,
me around you.
Ooh, there. You could at least put rough tree.
or I could use plant growth and make it seem like no, that one takes too long. Disguise self. Hypothetically, could that be helpful for me to hide?
I don't think so.
Does it just do other people's faces, or can it do like not
Tree.
like just make me look even more like a tree?
That's a spell?
Disguise self.
Yeah.
It's an invocation.
It is. All right, let me see. Hold on. Make yourself, including your clothing, armor, or weapons, and belongings on your person, look different until the end of the thing. You can be 1 foot taller or shorter, heavier or lighter. You have to have a form that is the same basic arrangement of limbs as you have. So you cannot disguise yourself as a bone decayer, because since they have multi limbs.
But you already look a heck of a lot like a tree, so you can just become more.
I'll just make myself look more tree-ish.
Okay, so you're going to use disguise self to make yourself look more tree-ish.
Yes.
All right, I will give you that because you just missed their passive perception. So I will now say that with your spell, you will see if they might actually have to hunt for you a little bit to recognize you as being a active person. All right. That would
no,
be
I'm there. They're not
Asper.
gonna hunt for me.
All right. So that means it's Luna's turn.
All right. So I see that there's a swirling eye and like the guy's thing.
Mhm.
All right. I take my spear and stab it.
Okay. So
Just stab his eye or close to his eye if I
you,
can.
you get up off the ground where you fell and you
You
turn
coming over to
around.
help? You coming over to help finally?
Yes.
I've been fighting 2 of these things.
Yeah, and you turn around to help Ard.
Yep.
And so you come rushing past him behind him and attack the special Bone Decayer. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right. My attack.
You're attacking with your spear, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
So you roll the dice and
Okay.
whatever you get plus 4.
All right.
That's
11.
11.
Okay.
I am
I'm just
attacking
checking.
his eyes, so it's probably not a part of his skeleton.
It'd make it harder to hit
Okay.
because you're aiming for a specific part of him.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you
I'm aiming for the swirly thing.
okay?
So
What did you get?
11.
You missed the swirly thing.
Oh,
You missed the swirly thing.
dang it.
They seem to be a little bit more agile than your attack to swing. How's that?
Hey.
All right.
All right.
So that's Luna. All right. So then
Well,
we
they're next to
have
you, so they will attack me too.
Rocky. You go.
I run over to it and try to grab the thing in its eye.
Grab it.
Yeah.
doesn't have one.
Well, I think that's going to be a unarmed attack because it's not like a limb where it's a grapple or something. You'd actually have to. It's in its eye. You're going to have to dig it out. So I'm going to say that's an unarmed attack. Okay.
Doesn't he have one right next to him as well?
You also, yeah, you do have one that's in front of you. So if you do go ahead and try to maneuver to the next one, the one in front of you has the opportunity to attack you for free. Does it, okay? So as we are looking at this, you have, let's see, there's a one in front of you, there's one in front of Ard, there's one in front of Dreamwake, which is blinded. And then there's another one in front of Ard, and that one's wounded. So you really have 2 that are kind of up and going. But you have to, if you want to go to attack the other one, that means that the one that you're leaving gets to attack you for free. Okay. I'm still gonna. You can go ahead and do your attack, but we're gonna say that it gets a free attack. So let it. The one in front of you is gonna do its free attack real quick, and let's see what's your armor class, Rocky? It's a 16.
19.
19. Oh, okay. So you might be fine. Oh, yep. He rolled a 14. So even with his bonus, he does not hit you. So he does make a swipe at you as you run away from or run past him and go ahead and attack the other. So now you're going to go ahead and make a unarmed attack against the one in front of Ard with the strange orb. Okay.
Okay, so that's strength, right?
Yep, that should be strength. It might be on your, if you look on your character sheet, in the weapons section, sometimes unarmed attack is listed there.
And I'm not using have it. I'm not using my tail to grab it and yank it out.
You're trying to grab and yank the
Because that's not supposed to be in there, and it's weird.
Okay, so I'm looking at the it's kind of a grapple, I would say. It's a little hard. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and go with the grapple rules just to see that you're trying to grapple the orb versus grappling the bug or the bone decayer. Okay. The target. Okay, it has. So give me a same thing. Give me a roll. I'm just gonna have you roll. Again, using your strength and efficiency bonus added to it. Okay.
So that's plus 5.
Okay. 12.
12.
No.
Okay, so Then I'm going to have it roll its, and we'll go from there. Oh. All right. You win. You are able to do some sleight of hand kung fu magic. And he actually leans forward towards it, apparently, as he didn't roll that well at all.
So you rolled a one.
Hey,
Bad guys
it's
roll
like
ones too.
perhaps.
Bad
Hey,
guys
no, wait.
roll ones.
Like really, perhaps it's somehow trying to help Jack to do this.
Yep. So you go ahead and grab it, and you are able to pull the orb out of its eye. When that happens, hold on a second. Okay, cutscene. The orb.
Skip.
Stop it, you. The orb emits a high-pitched screech that throbs throughout your skull. Everybody roll a will save. Okay.
Wisdom.
Everybody
Power.
rolls well.
No. Constitution.
Constitution. All
Yep.
right.
I got a 10.
7. Ooh, 15.
Ooh,
What's Constitution again?
Supposed to pass.
Right here.
Yep.
Constitution plus 0. Soft 20.
Okay.
12, 20.
If you got a 15 or more,
Oh.
hold on. Hold on. Wait. Here you go. If you got a 15 or more, you get to take half of this.
Oh god.
I want to cast resistance on Jack to help his saving throw.
You can't. Sorry, honey. It's instantaneous.
Damn.
So
how that works.
if you rolled a 15 or better, you take 2 points of damage. If you failed on your wisdom check,
God.
you get 5 points of damage.
Ah.
It's as you hear a screech in your head.
I now have 34 hit points left.
20.
And Jack, in your hand, you're holding what seems to be pulsing red, like the heart of an evil animal, as it beats and beats to a pulse that you can't describe. And then, as you notice, all of the Bone Decayers suddenly stop fighting. Their eyes turn back to blue, and they look around in confusion, and then start to retreat into their tunnels away from you.
Except for the blind one that can't look around because it's
Well, yeah,
It
except for
runs
that
off
one.
in a random direction.
Well, and the one that's almost dead actually just limps away. Let's put
Okay,
it that way.
you know what the Roomba looks like, but it keeps hitting a wall. I
Then
kind of like
the
that.
blind one just starts running in a random direction and hits the wall.
Okay.
Ooh, I need to cure myself.
All right.
Yep.
At that point, that is the end of combat, I believe. Hold on.
I dropped it. I do not want to catch it.
Ooh, I'll take it.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
don't let the tree take it.
No.
Put it in one of the pouches. I have a pouch. Put it in the
Okay.
pouch.
Yeah. Jack, you have an uneasy feeling about this object that you have in your hand.
I have a pouch. Put it in the
As
pouch.
as if your ancestors are trying to warn you of something.
Yeah, just let
Evil.
it go.
I'm
He
gonna,
drops
I'm
it.
gonna grab it from him. Just like,
No, put it in the pouch.
I'm gonna grab it from
Jack,
Oh, let's see. Luna's got a pouch for it.
I mean, I'm a tree. I don't think that'll work
I'm
on the
not
tree,
asking
right?
about it. I dropped it.
Yes.
Rocky gets to decide what he wants to do with it. What are you gonna do with it, real quick, Rocky? Because I couldn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
He drops it.
Onto the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Destroy it. Cast it into the fire.
All right. All right. That is the end of combat. We're out of combat now. What would everyone like to go? As you look around the cavern, you see your baby Swiftclaw kind of floating at the very edge of the cavern where you're fallen into. The red hardy pulsy thing that oozes malevolence and evil is lying on the floor, and all the Bone Decayers have scuttled away.
Can I quickly put the weird orb thing in a bag?
Sure.
I
I'm
put it in the
gonna
pouch.
go try to grab it before she. puts
No,
her-
Okay.
I don't want to put the tree in.
Asker and Luna, give me.
Roll initiative.
No.
Dex.
I'm not letting
No,
the tree
no.
touch
I'm
her.
gonna say, give me athletics
Yeah.
to see which one of you can get to the orb first.
Okay, just like full like what are
Straight up
athletics?
athletics check.
Oh, 16, 20.
Asker rolled a 5.
Haha! I
I'm
win.
sorry, Asker. The
One of these
gods
days I will get that.
spirits have deemed.
No.
It's because I'm still.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not even halfway there.
So Luna is able to, maybe because she has longer legs than you, Asker, she's able to swiftly run over to the thing and throws it into a bag.
I don't even touch it. I just hey.
Like dog poop. Picks it up in the bag. There you go.
Can I heal myself now?
Yes, you may heal yourselves.
Okay.
Can I cast
All right.
Spirit of Healing on myself?
How do I heal myself?
I will heal you.
Thank you. Heal me.
Here, touch the heal lay on hands pull. You're at full hit points now.
Yay!
How many do you heal?
That's 8.
8. All right.
Okay. All right. So,
Can I cast Prayer of Healing on myself?
yes, you may.
Now time to climb up back this ladder and get the child.
Yes. As we are, okay, so we're at, almost at the 15-minute mark. So I'm going to say this, as much fun as it would be to make you guys all roll athletics and watch you fall on your butts several times. I'm going to say...
Eventually, we all make it out.
Yes, with help and time and taking your time and maybe Ard getting to the top and throwing down a rope, which you could have done at the desk, by the way.
I didn't have any rope.
I did.
Oh, I did.
There's
With help and time and actually thinking, you're able to,
Children thinking, what kind of fantasy are you in?
you guys all managed to get out of the cavern pit safely, all right?
Yay.
Asker, you're able to reclaim the swift claw from your servant at the top as he is waiting for you to give him back to you because you said you are the only person he's willing to give to.
Yes.
All right. And you guys are able to hold on, I gotta find my notes. You're able to trudge across the plains again. By now, it is well on to almost noon. You have stayed up all night long watching your baby swift claws as you walk across the plains back to Garak's camp. You see both him and Riff waiting for you with the 2 other babies in their hands.
Are we done with babysitting now?
Hold on, look. Just
not that I meant to put on there. Yeah. So Gurak looks impressed when you walk into camp, and actually have the baby and are unharmed besides. But Riff just rolls his eyes. He says, "Pshaw, it took you long enough."
You tried it.
That's pretty much his only comment.
yeah.
You tried
He's got like 3 lines of dialogue. Follow me. That took you long enough, and give me some food.
Yeah, there you go.
That's about right.
Rafe gets out his knife for one more round of trial scars at the breakfast fire. And so you get your scars for both the mud pots yesterday and for your dino sitting as well.
Yay.
Yep.
Yay.
All right. Gorak looks relieved as you turn over the unharmed Swiftclaw Asker and might even give you a grumbling thanks as he returns it back to the nest, which, by the way, Dreamwake, you'll be happy to see does in fact have a newly built wall around it made of actual trees and leaves and things that you guys had gathered together.
Or sticks.
It doesn't look, of course, as good as your wall, but you know,
or mine,
or ours, but it does seem to be structurally sound and keeping them in.
It's acceptable.
Okay?
Yay.
Okay, so despite everything, you can't deny that this has been an unforgettable night. You know, you might not have been the best dino sitters, but you faced danger, you overcame your challenges, and you learned a lesson, hopefully, about responsibility and the unexpectability of the wild. And certainly maybe the joys of parenthood
Yay.
for a few of you. All right, you have definitely earned your trial scars this time around.
Woo.
And so that is the end. Good job, guys. This was session 5 of Planegea School of Rocks. Thanks for joining us. And thanks to Gen Con TV for hosting us. Also, special thanks to Jack Nephew for his input on this episode for the Bone Decayers build. And to the Planegea Discord for their support. Find out more about Planegea at atlas-games.com/Planegea. Then join us Sunday, February 23rd at 3 p.m. Central for Session 6 of Planegea School of Rocks. We'll see you then.
Yippee.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.